I'm Jared.
I'm Marcus.
And welcome to Level With Us. Now, you might notice we sound a little different. It's because Marcus and I are recording on the same mic. We're together at last in person for once.
Together again for the very first time.
That's right. Now, Marcus, do you want to tell everyone what game we're going to be talking about today?
I have no clue.
That's right. This is a surprise. So let me just tab over here.
The Room 2. Okay.
So The Room 2 is an escape room game that was sent to us by the publisher, Fireproof Studios. And I told them that you're really good at escape rooms and that you like to design puzzles for them. So this is kind of going to be a live first impressions as you try it out.
I would like to design puzzles for them. Is that what you said?
Well, you're good at designing escape room puzzles.
I thought you gave them my resume. I'm like, I mean, sure, this just sounds great.
I mean, if they want to hire you after we release this video, great. But so
oh my goodness,
this one, it's cursor based.
I've never seen a cursor based.
There's a few Switch games that do it. So basically, if you want to reset, just tap the R button at the top.
That's smart.
And then to interact with things, you can use the trigger or A. So let's begin, shall we?
Okay. I'm better at designing puzzles than I am at solving them, but let's go.
Well, you can remark on how well designed these puzzles are.
Okay. All right, tutorial. It's telling me what Jared told me. We're off to a great start here. All right. Point and press X. Am I narrating this for the listener?
You don't have to narrate everything you do. They'll see the footage.
Oh, okay. They can see this. Oh my gosh. Hi, guys. Sorry if that was disorienting. All right.
So X zooms in on things, or you can use the bottom stick to zoom in and out of stuff.
Okay. Drag to open. Ooh. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now, you are blind, but I have left your provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room and trust in your wits to uncover it. I'm not the only ghost in this place. Jared, have you done this game?
I have done the first couple rooms. So I am available for hints as you go.
And we're playing through all of this.
We're going to play through a room or two and just kind of give our first impressions.
Okay. Cool. I hit X for that? Okay.
You just select it.
So I'm guessing this is a computer game originally?
This is on Steam, but this game just came out on Switch last week.
Gotcha. Open the box, press X to focus. Oh, well.
So X kind of zooms in on an object when you hover over it. They're talking about the box on the right.
Oh, that looked like a box too. Uh-oh. This is not going to be fun to watch. All right. Puzzle? Looks like some objects can be moved. Interesting.
What's not helpful is that for my capture card, we're actually viewing it with a slight delay. So it might not be like as responsive as the game would be if we were playing on the TV, but I wanted to record it. But, you know, I tried this out. You can actually do this with a touchscreen as well, but I actually preferred the pointer controls. It was more intuitive than I thought. While I definitely think this game would be better with a mouse, you know, it's like there are multiple The Room games available on Steam. But, yeah, there's the jump to Switch was not too bad.
Explore the room. What secrets are you hiding from me, the room too? Is this the box I just opened?
No, this is a different box.
Okay. It doesn't fit a hexagon
No.
now, does it?
No, I think it needs something more square.
Square.
Ooh.
Seswin. Southeast, southwest, north.
Do you want me to remember that for you?
Yeah. I guess I have to zoom in here. Two shaped pieces.
One thing I was impressed with as I was playing this is that there isn't too much like code memorization. They make the puzzles still fun, but you don't have to like write down anything, which I think for a Switch experience is a good thing. So we need to find another little tile.
Envelope. It's an envelope.
So you're going to want to zoom out and then zoom in on the envelope.
Okay.
If you want to view it.
And I will be snagging that. Thank you.
Very nice.
Mr. Rigby. Do you want to read that for me?
This is pretty long, so...
No?
No.
Awesome.
It's cool, though. I like all the flavor text of the story and stuff, but, yeah.
Well,
you won't need it for this puzzle. You click and drag A or trigger, yeah.
Enormous value, great power. Is that all I need to read?
This is kind of the through-line story. There's, like, an artifact that you have to go through all the rooms to find the artifact and see its history, which hands it passed through.
Do not interact with it in any way. Great power. I'm an inferior mind. Okay. Think people can fast forward through this?
They can if they want. You know, I can. If you've seen this and you're like, oh man, I want to play this. It's not too expensive. You can grab it on the eShop and then stop watching this video so that we don't spoil all the puzzles for you. But like I said, we're only going to play the first or second room. There are multiple in this game. Oh, there you go.
A strange brass sphere. Looks like it belongs somewhere. Could it belong there? Perhaps. It's an eyeball. And, let's see, north, southwest. Oh boy. Are these buttons? No,
They are not.
Okay, are these buttons?
They are not.
Is this movable? Yes, it is. Oh boy. Well, that wasn't right.
Well,
All right.
I can repeat to you.
Yes, please.
It was southeast, southwest, north.
Southeast.
I think. Let's see if I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. A medallion. Looks interesting. Yes, I should. Ooh.
I really like all these little contraptions they designed. I want to fiddle with them in real life.
Yeah, for sure. Very tactile. I wonder if anything matches this shape. As do I. Text box. As do I. As... Let's see. Can I rotate this? Yes, I can. What if I looked around the room? Da-na-na-na. It's a door. Okay, sure. So that's new, right?
I don't think that was there before. I'm not sure though.
Don't think. Oh, this is the one that inferior minds shouldn't interact with, right?
Lest you descend into madness.
Yeah, very exciting. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. And now we get to make a shape. Oh my dear. Goodness gracious. Is that good? Is that a good thing?
Well, we want to progress the story, so let's keep going.
Ooh. Spooky.
We have the sound pretty low, but
Epilepsy. Exciting.
the sound's pretty low, but this creeped me out a whole bunch when I played through. I was kind of scared because I was playing it at night. But it's
You
fine.
have done well to emerge from the crypt. Exciting.
What do you think so far?
Very cool. I think that there's kind of a genre of escape room games out there. A lot of them are kind of like app games, and they're kind of
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, kind of more point and click adventure game without kind of the tactile puzzles. So I'm liking that this has a lot of ways that you're interacting with stuff, not just putting thing and other thing, you know?
I was gonna say the same thing. I really like that you're watching these contraptions move, and you're interacting with them, and you're turning them, and you're playing with them.
Wait, let me give it a gander. That, nope. Foremast, crow's nest, cannons. We might have to come back to that. Oh boy, do I know where the foremast's got to be the back mast, yeah?
I actually struggled with this too. I thought it would be one of the masts, but I think the foremast is actually the very, very front part. But
Oh, that is a mast right there.
yeah,
Right?
I will say you don't have what you need at this point.
Yeah,
though,
no,
to do with
that's
it.
fair.
But you can look at the other things.
Foremast. That's the crow's nest.
Well, there's another one.
Ah, it lets me zoom into this one. That's one golden key. Have I seen a keyhole? That's not a keyhole. That couldn't be a keyhole, get it?
No, not up there.
Maybe one of the next locations on this. Crow's nest. Maybe it's a cannon.
There are also cannons on top of the ship.
Playing with brother who has already played it is the preferred method of playing this game. Haha, I see. Gotta load the cannons. Aha. Very cool. How about I grab that key? There we go. Yeah.
I like that you have to turn the keys. You don't just click and point and click. You gotta actually physically, manually
Twist.
twist it. Yeah.
Oh. The ship's in real life. Very fun. You gotta like it. Yes. Been 3 weeks at sea and the crew grows restless. I am a big fan of escape rooms that incorporate a story, so you're not just solving puzzles, you're also
Yeah, and
learning
I've
things.
I've played 3 rooms so far. I like that each one has its own theme. So the first one is a crypt. This one is
Right.
a pirate ship, or well, yeah, a ship. And the next one has a different theme as well.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No. Ah. Ooh. That's exciting. Okay, did this have something for me to... Alright. Interesting. So I'm either trying to match that shape or match that configuration. Does it match now? No, it does not.
The top, I think, was flat on the key. Yeah. But this is pointy right now. Oh. There you go.
Interesting.
Looks right to me. I think. All right.
Shiny. Aha. Uh-huh.
These little, I don't know what they're called. What do you call glasses that aren't glasses? Opticals or something?
The thing that Benjamin Franklin had.
Yeah, whatever that was. The use of that in this game reminds me a lot of the Sheikah Eye and the Zelda games,
Oh,
which I
sure.
really like.
Yeah. I found a square. What did what did I learn about the square? It said something.
I was saying there must be a switch to let you see past it. There's another square in the top right corner too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yep, that too.
Some people are purists where they don't want any hints. I am not so. I'm not so. I don't want to say conceited, but I don't need my pride. I will sacrifice my pride for progress. That's what I always say.
In real life, escape rooms, I'm very stubborn. I've
Oh,
been
yeah?
kind of not a jerk necessarily, but like kind of like stubborn to the helpers whenever they try and give me hints. I'm like, nope, I'd rather learn on my own.
Tell them the chip on your shoulder story.
Oh gosh. So on my honeymoon, we did an escape room, and it was a really small one. It was really clever. It was one room. It was really simple. It was pretty small. And the way that the assistant would give us hints is she would type them into an iPad and they'd show up on a screen on the wall. So whenever we need hints, we could look up, and she could hear us, of course. So if we needed hints, we could look up and see what she was, typing to help us out. And there was one puzzle involving a mannequin where I felt like I was so close to figuring it out, and she started typing on the wall to help us. And this had happened a few times before. And I verbally said, you know what? I don't need hints. I'm good. Thank you. Sorry. And the next thing she typed was, boy, he sure does have a chip on his shoulder, doesn't he, Mariah? Or something similar to that. And I assumed she was talking about me. Why wouldn't I? And I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I just didn't. I like doing escape rooms without hints. And then she immediately started typing, no. I'm referring to that was the hint. And it turns out the hint was about the mannequin. There was something written on the mannequin's shoulder that we had failed to notice. So that's my story. I got worked up for no reason. But for this game, like, there's no visible. There's no visible timer, which I like. It means you can kind of take it at your relaxed pace. And I'm perfectly fine accepting hints in this one for some reason. I don't know. Maybe because I'm alone.
Speaking of, I need something for this treasure chest over here, right? Is it?
Yes. Yeah. I don't think you're done with the treasure chest right now.
I'm not done with the treasure chest, but also, like, am I Am I...
You might come back to the ship later, but yeah, we still need to. Oh, you might notice there's something up there too on the wall there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that probably would have taken me a few more minutes to figure out.
Well, the hints in the game are pretty generous. I think if you had selected that, it would have
So you're
told you.
equally generous.
I am such a generous person. Yes.
A small key, and it says a thing right here. This might be... Actually, I don't know what that means. It could mean I have to put this key in the same place as that other one, or... Curious. A strange... I love how it puts strange in front of each of these things. Could I need to go back here? No,
No, we
I
already
don't.
did that.
Could I need to put this here? No. No.
So
I need a keyhole.
if you click on the object, it'll let you interact with it as well.
Ah, yes. You're talking about go here. Whoop. It's a bottle opener. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Jared, your story reminds me of, like, I was at work and someone looked at the schedule and they saw that I wasn't scheduled very much and they were like, man, does Marcus even work? And I just heard them say that in the context of during that day I was struggling to find things to do. So I was like, I try, I promise, I try. Take long for us to track her. North for 2. West for 2. 3 south. North 2, west 2, 3 south. Cut through the cape. Drag, click, click, drag, click. Oh, click, 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 click.
And 3 south, right? Yeah.
Woo!
Like I said, I really wish we could do this in real life. This is such
Yeah.
cool little contraptions.
I love stuff like this in real life. The thing is, they're very expensive. I know this from looking at, like, oh, that's a cool puzzle. $12,000. Okay, well, apparently I need to prepare the keyhole to be used. Alright. Oh, no. Not a sliding puzzle. Anything but a sliding puzzle. Will it let me rotate around the other axis? No?
It might. I don't know.
Oh, no, I don't
You
have
have to grab it by the tip, though. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Easy.
I feel like Let's Players have a real skill of specifically making this kind of stuff entertaining. What if I was just to, sort of take a fun gallivant over here? Because it accesses... It's like, no, we didn't like that. Alright, alright. It takes a special kind of, I don't know, mental energy to talk while thinking and playing.
Yeah, for sure. When we started the podcast, I had a brand new appreciation for all of the other YouTube shows and podcasts I had listened to in the past and just how effortless they make it all sound. 6 south, east 2, north 1.
It gave me instructions for that last bit, but I just kind of guessed. That's funny.
I thought you had memorized it.
No.
That's funny.
6 south, 2 east.
1 north.
Hello? Do I have to do something so there's room? Do I have to...
Oh, we are missing. It looks like it won't let us progress. Let's go back to the letter real quick.
No. Okay. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, I like when video games do things that are more difficult to do in real life. Yeah, I'm doing so good. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 2 east, 1 north, I think. Navigation.
Nailed it.
It looks like a key. That's not creepy. Awesome. Where does a figurehead go? I know.
Back to the ship.
I said I knew. I said I knew.
I'm just narrating so you don't have to.
Thank you. But what if I need to press like a button first on her?
Nope.
I hope that black goo ichor like starts streaming from her eyes and then she shrieks like a banshee.
This is not that kind of game.
Well, you say that.
It was pretty creepy, the transition from room to room, but I think this is more about the puzzles than the scare factor.
Where does a steering wheel go?
Oh, you would know this.
Yeah, I for sure know everything there is to know.
Easy.
Yep, yep. What if I just stared at... I do like the puzzle box aspect. I like the layers upon layers. It's very cool. I like how everything spins too. Very fun. Slower. Center. As is for center. Okay. We will probably need to look at that in a second after I look at this. Rose. Lori. Russell. Raise. Ooh. I know where that goes. A gem. Half of a gem specifically.
Even though I've given you hints and stuff, it's so cool to me how intuitive a lot of this is. Which I think I prefer to like something more complex and obscure.
Yeah, I went to an escape room recently where it was like the hardest difficulty, but it was hard, I think, in the wrong ways. I think the challenge of a puzzle is making it difficult, you know, not just making it completely obvious, but also letting the person know like what they're looking for, or like I think the best puzzles are the ones that have an aha, you know, like once you figure it out before you even implement it, you're like, I know that this is gonna work because I've connected the dots. What I don't like are puzzles where you do a thing and you're like, that was it? That was the solution? What? So having, you know, like recurring things. If you're going to use an object a certain way a first time, if you have a new object that looks similar, you should use it in a similar way. That kind of thing.
Right. And yeah, I think that this game possesses that quality.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty well. I'm sure there are one or two puzzles in here that are, you know, might be a little obtuse. It depends on how you think. But luckily they have a pretty generous hint system.
Right.
And there's no penalty. They're not like, oh, you lose 40 Picarots because you used hints. It's pretty forgiving. And I think we're gonna stop here because I don't want to spoil the rest of the puzzle, and also we're running short on time. But yeah, let's just talk general thoughts for a quick second. The Room 2 is very fun. It's not very expensive, and I think if you are into escape rooms, or you're just looking for a fun little tactile puzzle game that isn't like overly difficult, I think this could be right up your alley. I like playing it on Switch. I think it does work on Switch. I think it probably works better with a mouse, though. I think on Steam, it's gonna feel just a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can't go wrong either way.
Yeah, I think about 80% of this video will be me failing to use the cursor and clicking and accidentally turning the screen. I think it's a combination of our little rig setup here and just me not being super skilled with a mouse type setup. So
I did kind of put you on the spot to try and learn this game and learn the mechanics with going in blind.
Right,
But,
and that's I think what I was most not insecure about, but like I think of the first time I played Breath of the Wild, it must have been like absolutely what's a word for like extremely annoying? Yeah, like
I would shudder to go back and watch what the footage would have looked like
Right,
for our first few minutes.
Well, yeah,
of
just
many
because
types of games.
because I would like run up to the first enemy and like go up to them and basically like throw my shield on the ground and die, like just really weird stuff because the controls weren't quite locked in yet. So I bet this game has a bit of a curve, especially on Switch, with like getting into the jive of the controls, and that's no fault of the controls. I think it's just something I'm not always great at picking up immediately.
And like I said, I mean, there's a delay because I'm using a capture card, and there's less delay when you play it on a TV. So,
right.
But yeah, check out The Room 2. It is out now on the Nintendo eShop. Marcus, thanks for trying it out.
Yeah, thanks for putting me on the spot. Love it. No, this was legitimately a fun experience. Not every escape room game is well put together and fun, but I think I'll finish this game. I think I'll play more.
Okay, sweet. All right, well, until next time, everyone, I'm Jared.
I'm Marcus.
And we'll level with you next time.